Today's video is sponsored by OneFootball, available now on the Apple App Store and the Android Play Store. Get all the latest news, fixtures, videos, scores, stats, and key dates for your favorite football teams from around the globe. It's free to download, and of course the link is in the description. If you love football, if you love the game, download the app today. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So today we've got another big reveal. So yesterday KONAMI came out and they released the second partnered team for the month. Obviously we had Manchester United, and now the big news is FC Bayern Munich of the Bundesliga. Now we know that Bundesliga are not going to be licensed, they can't be, they're still exclusive with FIFA, but it's still nice to actually get Bayern Munich officially in the game, considering we haven't had them for a while. And, you know, honestly, the editors at PES Universe, for example, the amount of effort and time it takes to create these players like Ribery, Lewandowski, etc., if they're not in the game, it's a bit of a pain in the ass. So it's nice to have it sorted, and not just that, we're going to get the Allianz Arena as well, and of course the quality looking faces. So we'll take a look at the trailer in just a second. It's not going to be a super long video here, but it's just to sort of go through the details. So this is what PES itself said over on Twitter. It brings the full FC Bayern experience for fans all over the world with kits, 3D player scans, and the iconic Allianz Arena in all its glory. And there, of course, is the trailer. So that is one of 14 teams in the demo that you can play as. So here is a look at the current scheme of things. So there's one more team to be included that will be announced in July. So will it be next week? More than likely, you would expect so, with the demo coming in about 2 weeks' time or just over. So there you have it. You've got a lot of South American teams to play with, but right now we have Bayern Munich, Manchester United, Barcelona, and Arsenal as sort of the European sides, and one more to be announced. And make sure you stay tuned for that, but we'll fill you in on the details closer to the time. Here was a look at some of the faces. They do look really good. I mean, they certainly do. If we actually go to right here over on EvoWeb, channeI was posting a whole bunch of them. And I mean, when you look at this, see, this isn't in game, and that's a lot of ins. You know, this is sort of the 3D scanning technology that they show you, which enables them to get this level of detail. Just sort of zoom in. So, you know, you've got Javi Martinez there, but it's just overall the quality. Thomas Muller, I mean, we know how bad he's looked for so long. So finally, just like Marcus Rashford, he will have a proper face, and he'll look the part. And I won't have him as my referee for most of my Master League games. Thiago there as well. So sort of just scouring through. Gnabry is going to be, by the way, the PES ambassador. So you have McTominay for Manchester United. You've got Gnabry for Bayern Munich. What does an ambassador actually really mean? I don't really know. I mean, I think he gets more coverage during the game. So you'll see him on, you know, in the game, as in the wallpaper and all that. But I don't think it's a huge deal. So yeah, just sort of looking at these. Manuel Neuer looks ridiculous, but yeah, the technology they're using is fantastic, and you know, it's quite exciting to see the level of detail they've got to now, many years after the Fox engine was released. And you know, how will this pan out come the PS5, the new Xbox, you know, and PES 2021 or 2022, whatever the next installment is that comes out on the next gen? It will look, you would hope, phenomenal. And in-game, hopefully one day they will look this good. So there was a look at some of the faces for you guys. And here was the clarification that Gnabry was going to be the PES 2020 ambassador. We had a couple of images to look at. I mean, it's just a picture of the players themselves, obviously not in-game. Here's a look at them in-game before the match starts. And actually, to be fair, I did like the trailer. Of course, we'll look at that in a second. But this time around, they didn't copy and paste the one before. The Manchester United one, we'd seen the same things happen before. Here are sort of snippets of Gnabry sort of smashing it in and his celebration of stirring the pot. And yeah, I mean, the Allianz Arena, this is quite a good little detail to show you the difference. Because you've got, there it is, it looks fantastic, and it's nice that we have that in the game, and we won't have to obviously create it ourselves or import it on PC and all that. Here was a look at the photos of... This is a real photo. This is in-game. I mean, it's hard to tell the difference. The turf, you know, is still up and down. You'd say, I'd like to see variety, and this is the point that people have made, variety in turfs. I don't want to see the same turf at Old Trafford and the same turf at the Allianz Arena. I want to see a little bit of diversity there, so hopefully they'll address that, or at least, you know, put in different turfs and different saturations and different this, that, and the other. Another photo, of course, this time a nighttime fixture. Either way, the technology they use to model these stadiums look fantastic, and you can't really complain too much. Why can't I click the next button? No idea. Oh, because I'm at the end of it. So yeah, there we go. That's the images. So let's actually have a look now at the trailer and give it a look. Okay, so let's have a look at the trailer itself. As I said, this was obviously just before the start of the trailer here, as you sort of have the windmill going round and the Allianz Arena in all its finery in the background. Whether this will be sort of a pre-game screenshot would be... time will tell, pretty much. And then we've got the stadium itself looking fantastic. All the fans holding up the cards, etc. There's a look at Manuel Neuer. Not quite sure why it's so red in there. Maybe the lighting. But still going to have the official tunnels and all that jazz. And then obviously the players come out looking the part, looking legit. Yeah, I did like I said, I did like this more than the Manchester United one, because it wasn't like a copy and paste job. They mixed it up a little bit, which I think they had to, really. You can't just keep putting the same one over and over. So they show the Allianz Arena scan, so the technology that they use for the scanning. So there's actual footage for you of the real life one, and then they continue to show you in-game. I mean, you really couldn't tell the difference, to be fair, as we just saw with those screenshots. So the quality is there, the level of detail is there. The only difference here is here you've got a couple of podiums and then they're gone. So they must have moved them. How dare they? That's pretty much it. So yeah, they're out there. It's kind of interesting to see how they do this. I would like to know, you know, how long does it take to scan these stadiums and make them look the way they do. Here you've got, obviously, the sun. I mean, is that going to happen in-game? Are we going to have the sun actually moving in-game? I don't know. Dynamic weather would be nice. We'll see. So we've got the 3D scanning. There's a look at the tattoos being put in. So we've got Koeman there looking legit. Yeah, they just sort of pan through them and show you how it's done. Neuer looking class. There's the big man, Mr. Muller himself. The PES ambassador, Gnabry. And yeah, so they show the new ways to defend. Obviously, they keep stating this. But this is more like contextual defending. You know, this isn't like you actually really have to do anything. That block, you know, so, you know, Boateng clears the ball with his head. Fair enough. But him, you know, sticking the leg out there, you know, Alaba, it's not something you do. It's all contextual. So it would be nice to actually, you know, have a button or a way of new defending, not necessarily just contextual stuff. They've got the new skills and ability that they mentioned. But right there, I mean, that just shows you sort of the players jostling. You can see if we sort of fast forward it, he comes around and almost pulls his shirt. This is something I keep mentioning, the physicality. Big players this year will do a lot more damage than they've ever done before, because they'll have the ability to keep possession as opposed to just getting beaten all the time, because sometimes the stats just don't mean that much. Physicality is going to be big. You'll see that hopefully in the demo. So we've got some trickery, we've got some dribbling, nice little turn, whips it in, back post. There's the big man of Robert Lewandowski. At least he is looking the part as well. Not quite sure. I don't like some of the player models, though. You know, look here, we're almost going FIFA-esque. We don't want to do that, KONAMI. We don't want to go to the levels of FIFA player models because they're horrendous. And I know a lot of people have been questioning the kits themselves. So the classic uniforms will not appear in game. We know that already from the Manchester United trailer, unfortunately. But just showing the big man of Oliver Kahn. He's in the game, and no question he will be in my club, and a lot of you guys would like to pick him up. Still, the goalkeeping, you know, just for me, jumping way too high. I mean, this strike is literally going... If you're a goalie, you know, you can kind of see a little bit of how high. It's kind of hard to do it, but this is like well over the bar. Look how high he is. Now, that might just be my viewpoint, but, you know, I still... Look, I'm still going to say what I say, and that is the goalies are jumping way too high. But either way, I still like the trailer. I thought they did a good job of it. There he is, Gnabry, just showing the dribbling, the cutting inside, having a shot. I think it was saved initially. Oh no, it was head back, and then this is a fantastic volley into the far corner, in off the woodwork, and then he celebrates in style. So there we have it. That's pretty much it. Short and sweet, to the point, and the confirmation that Bayern Munich are going to be in PES 2020, or eFootball PES 2020, should I say. You've got the standard edition right there. Don't know if they'll have a legend edition. Yes, they will. Answer my own question. Oliver Kahn is one of 11 legend players that you have a chance to acquire by using the PES Legend Agent included in the Legend Edition. So if you want legends, the Legend Edition is going to be the one that you want to pick up. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Short and sweet, to the point. Let me know your thoughts below. Are you happy that Bayern Munich are in the game? I don't see why you wouldn't be. But there is still one more to be revealed, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Who do you think it is? Let me know in the comments. But until next time, subscribe for more and take care.